fun because that's exactly what we're going to do tonight, all right? So get ready, get your jokes, get set, and go, 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 go. What's up, guys?
Hey!
Hey, hey, hey! Oh, oh, oh. Yeah! Yeah! Ron Gillo, you got a lot of calluses on that hand. What you been doing? he's like, look what I've been doing, guys. Look.
Reiki. No hair.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for coming to HP's Free Zoom Open Mic. Yeah. Wow, thank God I gave smoking up, huh? Oof, that was a lot. You know, I like to see you guys pre-show because you guys are trying to talk and I'm laughing here doing all this shit. It's like, you know, I don't think HP wants us to talk. And I'm thinking, no, I don't want you to talk. I'm watching you guys trying to have a conversation.
What?
And you guys are like, and Mike was like, I don't think HP wants us to know we're talking to each other.
That was me.
All right, well,
we can sound alike.
All the what? Are you kidding me? I don't sound like you guys.
You're not Puerto Rican.
All right, thanks for showing.
Only your mustache.
Only my mustache? What the fuck?
Mustache.
My mustache. That's how they say it down in the. Okay, someone's having problems there. There we go. They're entered. All right, my mustache.
At Ruby's. A mustache.
Yeah, my mustache. Yeah, that's for my mustache. Hey. All right. So welcome to HP's 1 week before Halloween. I thought I'd get us all in the festive mood. And I thought I'd put in a little bit of a background. So I'm going to spy. There you go. Look at that.
Hey, all right.
Oh.
Hey, I got to try that beer. I got to go get some tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. This is a dry open. Oh, there you go. Okay.
I got my hard seltzer. I got my hard seltzer.
You got your samples, huh? Okay. All right.
Is this a dry mic?
No, it's not a dry mic. What are you kidding me? Hold on. Yeah, it is. I picked a hell of a time to quit drinking. Hold on, guys. Okay, at least I didn't do everything.
Time to stop snipping airplane glue.
Yeah.
Airplane glue.
Airplane glue.
Huele pega.
Oh my God, airplane glue. Come on, guys. There we go. Okay. All right. So as we continue, as we're going to go on through the show, I'm going to admit more comedians, hopefully more audience. And if you're not going to perform, that's what I got to say. It worked in Back to the Future and getting Marty to race. So I'm like, what are you, chicken? And I didn't date myself. It's just a lot of rewinds. Okay, there you go. All right, so this is for you guys for showing up tonight. Thank you very much. Woo! All right, there's a lot to be said. And I got to mention what happened yesterday because you know what? We're going to be watched on another time, another point of whatever calendar date. And they're going to say, hey, when did this take? This Zoom took place right after the second debate. And I've got to say something. I was too busy watching the Giants lose. Okay, there you go. I did not watch any of the debate because I'm in New York and I was watching the Giants just go. Okay, I dropped the ball. Hey, there you go. Who's that? I swear, this is what I hear when I hear somebody laughing. I swear. Okay, there we go. Did I miss the fairy? Okay, hold on. All right. Hey, take it easy. I'm trying my best here with the jokes. All right, guys. Oh, take it easy. All right.
Waka waka.
Waka waka. Okay. So, what I wanted to say is skip the debates. I want to know something more important than that. That's very vital to everyone in this room. All right. I want to know how some people can fart so loud that there's no smell. How the hell does that happen? I can't. Those
Ask
are the
my
people,
wife.
right? Come on, guys.
That's the all bark, no bite fart.
Exactly. All of a sudden, you're there and you hear. All right, and you're like, holy shit! Wait a minute. How come I don't smell anything? All right, and I don't know how that's possible, but you don't want to sit there. You don't want to sit there after that, but you kind of do, wondering why the hell didn't I smell anything? Why is that? Why do other people have that talent and I don't? Wait a minute. How does that happen? I don't know. Right? Because all of a sudden, my talent, all right, this is what I want to know. My talent is I just do one of these little tiny ones, like, that's it. That's all it takes. Okay, and basically, people are asking me, are you okay, HP? I'm like, why? Why? That doesn't count. What are you kidding me? What do you mean? Am I okay? They're looking at me like, kind of wondering, like, okay. Someone call 911. 911. I think HP is dying from inside. Hello. I think we got to call the ambulance here and everything else. I'm like, wait a minute. That doesn't sound right. What are you guys kidding me? Come on. I don't know. I gotta give myself one of those. That's what I want to know. And as a kid, I know I asked my mother this, okay? As a kid, I was kind of traumatized, right, Ma? She's not going to admit it. Not gonna admit it. Now, as a kid, right? This is me as a kid. All right, this is me as a kid. All of a sudden, as my mother, all right, you got to respect your parents, but when they went and go on and start doing one of those, you know. All right, as a kid, I ran to the bathroom and got the air freshener and then came back running, fire, and spraying it all around the place. And that's what got me in trouble and punished for several summer months. Okay. Like, oh yeah, don't you lose respect for me, okay? What? Like, but Ma, you okay? There's fire! And you're spraying them like, oh, so that's one of my ramps, and you know, I'm telling you, I'm saying these jokes because hopefully one day I'll get noticed at being funny by being funny and not by hustling and sucking cock, because I don't do that, right? Right? Us comedians, Jose, we don't do that, and that's why we're stuck in the Zoom room. But I'd rather be here, okay, than going and sucking cock. All right, I don't do that. All right, guys, that's the way it goes. Oh shit. Yeah, some people are like, "What did he just say?" Oh shit, he's not moving anywhere. He's not getting on my show. Like, I don't really fucking care, right? Yeah. Oh. That goes for any sex. If you got to do that, forget it. You ain't going nowhere with that shit. So there you go. That's my 2-second rant of comedy with HP. Okay, there you go.
All right. HP soundboard, everybody.
Talking about farts, and we're gonna get used to that because it's Halloween, and when we eat candy, guess what? All right. And thank God the highbrow comedy stopped because Debbie just walked in. All right, there you go.
Oh, Debbie's here.
Oh my God, she's gonna be like, "What? What were you guys talking about?" No, nothing, Debbie. We were talking about Mozart. We were talking about Mozart. Okay, so let's begin this.
Nice to see you. Say hi, everybody.
Hi,
Debbie, what's up?
Hi, Debbie. How you doing? She came in and all I heard was, "Yeah!" She's in.
Hey, look at that. Veronica's here too. Be careful.
Veronica, thank you very much, you guys, for showing
Hello,
up.
Veronica.
There you go. All right, thank you for coming in.
Veronica, they want to know if you had anything to do with Ziggy's haircut.
No, I haven't even seen. Where's Ziggy? Where's his haircut?
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Look at
Yeah.
Sleek, very sleek.
Vicky, is
We
that
must
like
shave
a,
your head now.
is that a medium-sized
Leave Ziggy alone. Come on, don't be picking on my fucking people. Zoe, no, but come on, guys.
It was a hand job. That's
That was
what
a
it
All right, so we're all here tonight, and remember, I don't have the background tonight, but remember, you got you're going to be on Facebook Live right now and on HP YouTube channel, which is HP Oddcast. So check yourself out and subscribe, and tell everybody else. Hey, if you don't subscribe, guess what? Your hair's going to fall off.
They come looking for you.
They come looking for me. Yeah,
too late for that. No.
too late for who?
Who's that talking, Ron?
Yeah,
What happened?
Wow. I didn't know he had a voice.
yeah, Ron. Ron's got a voice. Come on, there it is. Here's his voice. All right, so
He's got to do 3 minutes.
next week is he's gonna do 30 minutes because he deserves it. Okay, so let me get this started. Let me show you recently what I heard in the news. This is what we're gonna. Let me just start this off because I'm so rushed because I really want you guys to just do your shtick and everything. So, but let me rush this over. Remember, guys, when you hear this, what does this mean? It's HP's free Zoom picture time. Mike Hernandez is like, not again.
Did I win money?
I like that face.
That's like premio.
Okay, so that's HP's picture time, and I just wanted to go around and show you guys what I've been doing during the week. And in this episode of Picture Time, I wanted to show you guys what happened really. No, this actually happened. There was a painting missing, okay, and the painting was this person saw that this painting was missing, and they said, "Wait a minute, hey, I saw that in a museum member's living room," and they told that person who's I don't know if this is a real story. It really is a real story. They noticed that the painting was hanging on their friend's living room, and all of a sudden, what happened is they told them, you really should try and donate it back to the museum. And here it is. I'm gonna share with you right now that picture. Okay, this is the picture. This is the painting on the room. Okay, really? And they said donate it.
That's when they stole it right there. They're stealing it.
No, they actually bought it, and they said, technicians hung the recovered Jacob Lawrence painting at the Met on Wednesday. Okay, so they said, return it in case you want to see it up close. Let me bring you this preview here. Okay, this is the missing painting, and I thought it was pretty good. It for a painting that was missing. Okay, they made such a big brouhaha, and I said, okay, hang it up because it is part of history. Okay, it's part of the it really is. This is the painting, and they said this is part of a series.
A couple of guys bleeding.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a part of a struggle series. It was the Jacob Lawrence, and they said, okay, so we should give it back. And I said, well, I thought I went to other people's houses and I kind of saw the same thing. I was like, wait a minute, maybe I saw some paintings in my comedians' friends' houses, and I did check it out. And I told them they should really return these paintings, okay? And one of them, I said, look, I've seen this painting before, and you should really return it to the Met. And I wondered if you guys can verify if you've seen this one before. This is called John on the John. I think that one should be returned to the Met, okay? Because that's what I think should.
That
one, the same guy that was.
I'm going to steal that image. That's going to be my new bathroom painting.
Yeah, take it because it's called John and the John, and it should be up soon, relatively soon. I said, you should really return that painting because, they are looking for it. All right. So then I was like,
Hector
okay.
on the hopper.
He's peeing,
Hector
on the hopper.
Yeah, right. He's not peeing. Well, maybe. Yeah, that's some guys who live with women. They do pee that way. But
the question is he going to wipe front to back or back to front? Front to back or back to front?
Now,
Late at night when you're half drunk and half asleep, that's the best way to pee, gentlemen. I'm just saying.
Yeah, there you go. So my friend, he also had another one. Now I went to another friend's house, and he was also talking about. And I said, you know what? That one is also missing from the Met. I think you should return it because that proved that this is where the pandemic started, actually, and this is called. To think of that, right? That one should be returned as soon as possible. Okay,
Actually,
it's called Paint-demic.
The original name of that painting is "Let Me Know Before You Come."
Okay, all right, there you go. See, we're renaming them as we go along. All right,
You promised,
and that's it. No, the one Hector was thinking about, because I did it recently, and I said, Hector, you really should return that painting, okay? Because I think they're looking for it, and this one was called. This one is called Laughter or Arousal. Now you tell me which one is which. Let me share it with you guys here, and you let me know which one is arousal. This is the one that I thought should be returned from. So Hector, you try and return that as soon as possible. Okay.
Style.
That's usually how my dates walk away. That's
yeah. After they use the John on the John.
After they break out of the basement.
Because I can't afford toilet paper, so
scared the piss out of her.
Yeah, because of the pandemic, there was no more toilet paper, so this is called erotic or oops. All right. So, oops. Okay, look at that. All right, so let me see the other painting I wanted to share with you guys, and this is the last one because I can't keep going around people's houses and taking picture of their paintings. All right, so this is the last one, and it was the one that I was talking about, which kind of inspired me for my first jokes of the evening, and this one is called "Oops, Excuse Me." I think they're looking at the Met. What do you think? Oops, excuse me.
I can see a spaceship.
That's what women do when I get announced at parties.
All right, Hector. There he goes. He's all over the place. He's after every.
If you squint your eyes, you can see.
If you squint your eyes, it's a color by numbers. You can tell that one. Okay, so
lovely smile.
There you go. So that's what I'm saying. So it's not only that art. It's paintings, but there you go. That's what we conclude on today's HP's Picture Time, guys. Yeah, I thought that I worked very diligently on all of them, trying to get you guys.
With the painting, though, that was an actual true story. That the painting was missing, and the guy just happened to have it in his living room.
Yeah,
actual true thing.
If you have stolen art, why would you have it hanging in your house?
In the living room. In the living room. That was hanging.
Co-workers over.
Why would you invite your boss?
Why would you invite your boss? That's right.
Hey, boss, look what I got.
Look what I got. I got a stolen painting. Well, that's very smart of you, HP. You deserve. You're going to get promoted.
No, the guy said, no, that's not the same painting. There's an extra guy there. The guy painted an extra guy to make it look like it's different.
Yeah, I just colored it on top with the dogs playing cards. That's all. That's a classic. Come on, guys. All right, so that's today's HP free. Now, since it's 11 days, not for November 3rd, the election, it's 11 days for my birthday. Remember, guys, I do accept anything that is, accept anything that's bleeding out of a box. Okay, so guys, please remember, 11 days for the voting, okay? And on this Zoom show, if you're not part of the Zoom, remember you can watch it on Facebook Live or on YouTube, but you have to be here in order to do this segment.
It's HP's free Zoom polling time. It's time to vote, exercise your right, and flex those
That's right, people. It's voting time. And you can vote early, but you can vote earlier by voting on this Zoom show here. And you can, hey, basically just vote. So here we go. Put on your glasses. Everybody, put on your glasses. Let me bring up the first poll. Launching poll now. All right, guys. Trump and other Republicans are still winning about 1/3 of the Latino vote. Why? Because Trump throws free paper towels at Puerto Ricans. Because most Latinos who like Trump live outside the USA. Because Latinos think Melania is mucho caliente. Because Goya is using Republican sauce in all their products. Because Latinos go vote after drinking a lot of tequila. Vote for your most popular answer, guys.
Well, they got 1/3 of that votes here tonight, I think.
Let's
get to you guys. They get to you guys. They got the whole deal.
Let's take out that. Let's take out that laughter out of a can. All right, let's end the poll there, and let me share it with you guys. You guys said Trump and other Republicans are still winning about 1/3 of the Latino vote. Why? And you 42% of you said because Latinos go after drinking a lot of tequila. Yeah. Well, let's go. Oh yeah, Jose, let's go vote for who?
I'm voting for Jose Cuervo.
I'm voting for Jose and Johnny. Hey, oye, pendejo, Johnny not on the ballot yet. Johnny Walker, man, and you're here.
No, Johnny lo conozco.
Johnny lo conozco and tequila hijo de puta. Okay, there you go. All right, let me stop sharing that one and let me get started with the other one. Please vote on this next poll. Ready? Launching the poll. Short form streaming service Quibi quit, which launched in April, struggled to attract viewers, is shutting down. Why? Quibi sounds too much like Quitty. Other streaming services pull out a contract on Quibi. Not enough sex contest on Quibi. Quibi had the digital version of COVID-19, and Quibi did not get a stimulus check. I know it. The short-form streaming service Quibi, which launched in April, struggled to attract viewers, is shutting down. Why? Hi guys, it's shutting down. That's it on life support. That's Quibi on life support. Come on, you guys. You gotta guys vote.
Helene is doing her homework. She can't participate.
No, Helene is trying to go from slow-fi to Wi-Fi. There we go. Now we got an echo. Echo. Okay, there we go. So let me end the poll there. Let me share it. You said, why is Quibi shutting down? You said 46% of you said because it does not have enough sex content and not in
contest. You want.
Man, I told you I shouldn't have fucking done that before this fucking show. Oh, man. I shouldn't have done it. Hold on, let me fix myself. Hold on. Okay, right, there we go. All right, so let me stop sharing there and let me bring you up the next polling question. Here you go, guys. Launching now. Iran and Russia, those two fucking... Iran and Russia have both illegally obtained American voter registration data. What will they do with that data? Use it to send fake publisher clearinghouse sweepstake winning notices, sell it back to the United States, to make prank phone calls with fart noises, to influence the Miss America pageant so a foreigner can win, or to send out fake stimulus checks to all voters with LOL on it. Yeah, that's LOL. Guys gotta do it. All right. Iran and Russia have both illegally obtained American voter registration data. What will they do with that data? What do you guys say? Ooh, this is exciting. 12 out of 14. There we go. Ending the poll now. And you guys said for that question, Iran and Russia have both illegally obtained American voter data registration. What will they do with that data? 50% of you said to send it out to fake stimulus checks to all voters with LOL on it. So let me stop sharing now, and let me get you the last of today's HP's free Zoom open mic poll. Launching now. New York Times exposes Trump's secret Chinese bank account. What do you think Trump was hiding? Trump wanted the best Chinese interest rates all to himself. Trump got a free toaster with every new Chinese account opened. Trump was producing a new secret TV show for China. Let's make a Chinese deal. Trump did not want Melania to buy another expensive Christmas tree with his bank account. And Trump thought he was ordering Chinese food and did not want to share.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding. I was trying to order Chinese food and I opened an account in China. What do you want? I was ordering. It was a huge order. Huge order. It was a beautiful order. A beautiful Chinese huge order. And I wound up opening. All right, let me end the poll there.
Let's go.
New York Times exposes Trump's secret Chinese bank account. What do you think he was hiding? You guys said 67% of you said Trump thought he was ordering Chinese food and did not want to share. God damn it. Yeah. All right. And that is today's polling time. Yeah. Hey, we did that without a hitch. Okay, so now before I start today's HP Zoom, most of you guys, hopefully you'll not be out there getting trick-or-treat bags. And my challenge to you guys is to show up to this Zoom in some form of costume, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it off.
I like Mike's costume.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, that's his costume. I'm going to start off by wearing my costume. It's a little hint of what I'm wearing next week. All right, guys, there we go. That's my costume. That's my costume for this HP Zoom open mic, okay? Because remember, it is Halloween, and we've got to fucking celebrate. All right, there you go. All right, once I went to my computer department, I said, listen, I think there's somewhere on my computer. My eyes are a little red. He's like, what?
Look like my Coke dealer in the 80s there.
Oh yeah. You want some cocaine? Come on, cocaine for sale, cocaine. Okay.
Will it keep me up all night?
Oh yeah. I've been sleeping. I just took a nap. Can you tell? Hold on. I'm gonna clear this up. Ready? That's bad.
Really
Okay.
surprised.
Yeah. I'll be like, hey, is that my car alarm? No, that's my car running me over. So just in case, remember, next HP's free Zoom open mic, try and bring a costume. I don't care how silly it is. But you see, Debbie's into it. She's gonna actually bring a live cat and put it in front of the camera. That's what she's gonna do. All right, let's talk to Debbie's cat.
Debbie, is your cat watching us?
That costume of yours, I'm calling it HP and family.
All right. Let me tell you, I love cats because they have the same eyes I do when they look at you and you're trying to be cute with them. They'll just go.
Your baby.
You love to be petted, right? Right, Muli Muli, and the cat will stare at you like. All right. So let's begin this. I can't even see through these, but should I wear them throughout the whole?
Yeah, wear them throughout the show.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
You smoked a fatty.
Thank you. Yeah. I'll be like, yo, Mel, look, I beat you. He's like, oh, you visited that same hooker place?
$150.
Did you eat the same candy? Okay, so let's begin this. Let's start it off. Let me get some. Okay, we'll start off with this little ditty here. All right, here we go. This guy, he's always on time. He rocks and roll with every song. He's going to be put up first because so far he's been here every single, not every single Friday, but he's here. Come on, guys. Round of applause for Richie. Ahead. Oh.
Excellent. You know, Start now, please. Thank you. You know, I got vanity plates. I got vanity plates. My vanity plates on my car is JSTHEAD. Just ahead is my license plate.
Just
The
ahead.
reason that it's that because when I'm driving, all you see is just ahead. You know? And they just opened up this new Christian-based fast food restaurant, new one. It's a burger place. It's called Holy Cow. And their slogan is "Have it Yahweh."
Oh my God.
I looked at the menu. I ordered the Lamb of God burger, the Sister Teresa tater tots, the confectional coffee, and the dessert was hot apple pies. You know? And the other kids' meal is called the Holy Trinity meal. They get a communion cookie, a plastic Jesus, and there's something else, but I forgot. It comes with a confessional, one novena, you know. And I am divorced, you know, and I like being divorced because I get to do things I couldn't do when I was single. You know, I drink out of the milk container. I leave the toilet seat up, and I got to watch a lot of movies now that I couldn't watch when I was married. Like Forrest Hump, and Harry Ate Sally, The Da Vinci Load, Lord of the Rings, and my favorite, Sleeping with the Enema. You know, now I'm getting a bit older now, and I worry about where I'm going to live. My niece has said, Uncle Rich, you can live with us when you get older. I said, that's great, but don't worry about having to take care of my personal needs, because I'm going to be hiring a Haitian nurse's aide. She'll be coming to me. I'm going to wipe your ass now, Mr. Parisi. Oh, you're such a good old man. And you give me a bath. I'm going to give you a bath now, Mr. Parisi. And don't worry, I won't look at your little zozo. And I'm being all these shows, I'm being very popular now. I'm having girls day and night banging on my door, screaming, banging, screaming, let me out!
Oh shit.
I did go to this new fusion restaurant. It's Chinese Italian. It's called Fungools. They're signature dishes, some wop slop. And I joined Facebook years ago just to get in touch with people from high school. They either beat me up or turn me down for dates. You know, but in high school, I was voted most likely to piss off a Jehovah's Witness. I don't like rap music that much, but if I was gonna like rap music, I'd be a rap star. My rap name would be Two Papa Zit. And you remember the 2000 VMH Awards, the Video Music Awards, where Britney Spears kissed Madonna? You all remember that? People went out of their minds. They're going, oh my God, Britney Spears is gay. Britney Spears is gay. The next thing the publisher made a statement. Britney Spears is not gay. She's just a recreational lesbian. What? That's like saying Cheech and Chong aren't potheads. They're just recreational tokers. I just got me a new, beautiful Asian proctologist. Yeah. Every exam ends with a happy rear ending.
Oh.
Yesterday, I was driving. I got pulled over by a police officer. He comes to the window and goes, Sir, do you know you were weaving? I go, weaving, officer? I don't even knit.
Oh,
All right, listen, it's been a great set. Listen, back to our awesome host.
all right. There we go. You got me off guard. There you go. Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
I gotta take this. You guys, I swear, I thought Richie, you were heading into a dangerous territory.
What?
But okay, there we go. All right, thank you very much, Richie. I thought eventually I was going to hear a knock on my door, and then I was going to hear something. But there we go. Hello. All right, so let's continue with this festivities of tonight. All right, let me bring up one of these here, and like I said, I have all of these not written in my head, so I'm just going to pull them out as I pull them out. All right. There he goes. He's rock and rolling to this one. And because he did so, just like the kid being picked. Jimmy World, everybody! Yeah.
Oh, thank you, HP. Man, my sister was on the actual thing here earlier, Sue Williams. You know, I had to talk her off of it and get her on the regular. It was like trying to bring in a lunar mission, man. It was like we have no technology skills in this family, man. It's very sad. I was at the gas station this morning.
She almost made it.
Yeah, she almost made it. I told her they're gonna pick on her to do a couple of jokes.
Oh, come on.
Let us stay. Let us stay next time.
She's here. She's watching.
Oh, she is.
She's watching wherever those easy to find links are. HP, wherever it's wherever
okay.
you've been placing those. Yeah, she's good. All right, let's get back to me now. Oh, I spent a lot of time writing this shit.
Yeah.
No, I was at the gas station this morning. This is true. Gassing up the old F-150 to get myself to the train station. It's a little over-engineered for the trip, really, but trying to expand my carbon footprint. Not really intentionally, but nonetheless. And so there's a guy I knew from growing up, and I said, "Hey, how you doing? How you doing? What's going on?" So he's doing that comedy. I said, yeah, once in a while, Wednesday nights, don't blink, but Friday nights. He goes, yeah, I saw that. I saw it once. Maybe I'll watch it again. That's great. Thanks very much. He goes, you do new stuff every time, right? I said, oh yeah, new material every time. The real highbrow stuff, flying in planes, farting, talking about your dick. It's all new stuff every night, just like Springsteen, new song. They just make them up on stage. You saw him 10 times at the Meadowlands, right? New songs every night. You didn't see Rosalita in '79. You were fucked, right, Greg? Yeah. We'll make sure we got new stuff for you. And he said, say something funny. I said, will do. Go fuck yourself. How's that? I'm sorry. Let's get on to a more happy topic, funerals. You know what the problem with funerals is? The dead people. If you got rid of the dead people, just throw the bag of sand up there, put the buffet out.
Oh my God.
Chase the Schaefer, the thing is, you got to endure the wake first. You know what I mean? It's all these people. What did she die of? Well, it was cancer. Really? When did that start? Look, pal. Do you have a cure in your pocket? You're a freaking plumber. I got to rehash this shit. For you. And then all the women from the neighborhood. Boy, she looks good. They did a nice job. She really looks good. You haven't given the woman a compliment in 30 years. Now she's dead. You're going to start, laying Got to kneel down and say something. I don't know what to say, We go to church at the funerals and weddings. You know, we stopped. They kept throwing us out at midnight mass. Too hammered. We're like, you know, screw the christening. Take the kid to the beach. Let him go swim. But I don't know. Then you got to go to church, right? And my father, he pew shames you, you know, because he knows the drill. You know what I mean? So he's like, he's Our Father who art in heaven. I don't know the words. He's sitting up. He's standing down. I'm trying to keep up. Looks over at me in disgust. Let's wrap this one up. Then now here's the thing. Here's the thing with the funerals, right? Is that I'm a bigger guy. I have big friends. I come from a family. We're big people, right? So you're not big boned. We just eat a lot. There's no such thing as big bone, right? So, you know, I got to bring my own crutches to these funerals because you want. Do you want to be a pallbearer? No, I don't. All right. First of all, that relative's 300 fucking pounds in there. I already tore one ACL with Aunt Betty. You know? They haven't invented anything to get the box from the car to the hole. We got to, you know, limp dick the goddamn thing across, you know, 15 other graves, hobbling, you know, it's raining. That's a freaking pasture, you know.
Oh my God.
As far as I'm concerned, too, put the dirt on them. Start backfilling that shit during the ceremony. You know what I mean? Bring the backhoe up. Right? I know what those fuckers do. They wait until we leave, right? They bring the box up. They take the body out. They put it in the pine box that Hector built behind the shed. And they resell my casket for $5,000. You know? I don't know. I don't want to. If I go, I'll tell you, if I go, first of all, I'm gonna have a lot of fucking questions for Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I say, look, pal, what do we got to do for you to come back down here? Yeah. Putting, you know, babies. Is that a laugh track, HP, or somebody's gonna have a fucking aneurysm? Is that a laugh? Holy shit, that's Richie. Jeez, I love you, Richie. Goddamn. Pay you later. That's fucking. Anyway,
Pay
you know
bill
what?
account. The head one at.
Okay. Anyway, I know that Ziggy's still waiting for a guy named Murray. We're still waiting for Jesus. I mean, what do we got to do? What do we got to do for some help here? How bad does it have to get? I want to have a word with him. So he was cutting the grass at the neighbors next door. I said, "Hey, Jesus, what's going on here?" He goes, "No, wrong guy, man. You know, don't put that shit on me." I know what they did to the last Jesus that was down here. No way. I think I'm gonna have to take a knee, folks. I'm getting winded here. That's my time. I love each and every one of you. Peace be. Ron, I love the look of that goulash too, by the way.
The goulash for Halloween. The goulash. That's why he made it, because it's a goulash. You know, let me not explain anything.
Really?
The goulash. Okay.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Okay. All right. Thank you, Jim. Thank you very much. You're the only comedian that ever gets flustered with laughter. I love it.
He's not used to it.
He's like, wait a minute, what the hell
What
is
the hell's
that?
going on here?
What the hell is that? Is that people laughing? What do you
Don't
mean?
encourage me. Don't encourage me. All right, don't freaking encourage me. Doing that bullshit.
All right, calm down. We know you get thrown in the basement because of your wife. And because he loves his air clapping. I know, Jim.
I should have worn my helmet for this shit. Put this.
Oh, come on. I know why you do your air clapping, because you do one of these.
That's it.
Whoa.
That's the highbrow part of the show I was talking about.
Eyebrow part of the show. Okay, great. All right, so let me bring up another comedian. Let me do this. All right, let's make this home. Come on, Mike. Don't fucking look at me like I just stole your wallet. Yeah, you're getting there. You're getting there.
I got another show.
I got it. Okay.
I have another laptop to open.
There you go. That's from Mike. All right. He's on the prowl. He's on the loose. He's all over the city. Please, round of applause for Mike Hernandez. Come on, guys. And you let me know when the clapping starts and ends.
He's on. I'm on.
It's a Puerto Rican Teletubby. What is that?
My girl's fucking with me. My girl's heckling me, man. We're not even having sex.
Oh.
Hey. Oh, is this thing on?
Is this thing on?
I don't even know. Babies. Have you guys a lot of death talk? You guys ever hear? You guys people say that he died doing what he loved. You guys hate that shit, right? People say that shit. Oh, he died doing what he loved. Who really dies doing what they love? Drug addicts. They die doing what they love. That's what they do. I don't know. And maybe rappers who get shot. I don't understand. I don't know. But people are scared of dying. Like we are scared of dying. Everybody is. That's why we flinch. Because we're scared of dying. Like you ever been sleeping on a train, and you have to. I sleep on trains. Did you say sleep on trains? You ever fall asleep on a train?
Yeah.
And have that dream that you're falling. You ever have that dream?
Yeah.
Like I fucking wake up like fucking kicking. People just run to the other side of the train. I fucking wake up. Ah! Everybody's like, I don't know.
I usually sleep on the train and I hear this.
What's up, New York? When you're riding a train or bus, wear a mask.
Rosie Perez.
Yeah.
Rosie Perez is doing that shit. I don't like I don't like homeless people no more. Like homeless people piss me off. All right, they piss me off. I feel.
Yeah, be homeless somewhere else.
I mean, all I have to do is break up and I'll be homeless. So
oh.
I'm that close. Yeah. So yeah. So homeless people kind of. I feel like some homeless people need to work a little harder. That's what I think. Like I feel. You ever see homelessness? Like when I was working before the pandemic, I was working. I used to see. I used to be late for work, yet the homeless guy was already out there shaved and fucking begging for money. He was begging for money. Like he was there so much earlier. Like that's what employees are looking for, that kind of attitude. Be there early. I'm late. This guy is like, how come he's not having a job? Like my point is that I was watching the hot dog eating competition. And there was not one homeless person in the competition. Not one homeless person in the competition. Like if you're gonna, I mean, if you were hungry, I mean, that's where I would go. Like, you don't even have to win. You don't even have to win. You just have to, eat a couple of hot dogs and put the rest in your jacket pockets. You have a lot of them. I don't know. I just thought. I don't know. I'm poor though. You little bastards. I went to one of those clandestine massage parlors, and I got but I didn't get the happy ending. I got the funny ending. Funny ending is at the end of the massage, they flip you over and they hit you in the dick with a pie.
A cream pie?
Oh yeah. Sure, why not? A bukkake pie? I don't know. Christmas is coming, right? Christmas is coming.
Yeah.
Everybody gets depressed now, because of Christmas, and I think it's because people get old, and they have to buy their own gifts, people. Like it was all fun and games when Santa Claus was buying your gifts. Well, not buying your gift. Now you're pissed off. Now you're depressed. Now like fuck. I remember as a kid when I got like a shitty gift, I have to take it because if I complain, my mom will hit me in the face. Like, you complain, you pay. My grandma sent me one time. She sent me a gift, and I was happy to get it. I opened the gift and I started crying because she sent me a slinky. Yeah, but I live in a store in a home with no stairs. I live in a one-story home. There was no stairs. She sent me a spring in a box. Like she sent me a spring, and then I didn't even get to fucking use it. Like my father found it on the floor and used to fix the fence.
Holy shit. What a fucking childhood.
Yeah. And then now when I'm older, I'm like, I buy it. Like when I have money to buy a fucking toy I want, I buy it. I bought a Frisbee the other day. I took it home and then I realized I have no white friends. I'm Puerto Rican. Puerto Ricans don't play Frisbee. So basically I have a new dish that I don't use at home. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you.
Hey, there you go. Hey, all right.
All right.
Mike, keep drinking. You'll forget that childhood sooner or later.
No.
Oh my God, that's too funny.
I gotta send Mike a Christmas gift now.
Yeah, we all do. Come on.
Send me a list.
Yeah.
And Slinky.
And we're not going to just send them these, okay? We're going to send them. Here you go, kid.
Thank you, master.
You want a little more? Okay, here you go. That'll get you something.
Yo, for the record, he owes me 50 cents.
Yeah. All right. There you go. 75. All right, let's continue this. Nice. So far, so good. All right. So let me bring this up here. All right, let's bring on our newly joined guest today. All right. He's been hanging patiently. Everybody knows him. Everybody knows him as my cousin. Please, round of applause for Hector Luis, everybody. Come on. Yeah.
We could be like the little Smith brothers and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, here you go. What's up, everybody?
What's up?
Happy to be here, man. I'm happy to be telling jokes to somebody other than my
He is Hector.
No, they invited me to some of these underground shows and shit. And oh fuck that. Middle-aged man with pre-existing conditions. I ain't dying. Okay, what's my pre-existing condition? I'm a fat fuck. I love eating stuff, okay? Okay, that's my pre-existing condition. I'm so fat. If I catch COVID, a fat fuck is too fucking fat. I mean, I'll be too heavy for people to carry. My family will just disown me just not to be my pallbearer. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, you know, fuck that heavy motherfucker. Fuck that. But no, and that's the thing, man. My family, they're kind of upset with me because I've been locked in my house for this entire pandemic, and it's like I finally decided, you know what? I'm an atheist. Let me tell you why. Okay, look, I get it. Jesus did miracles. Okay, he walked on water. I'll give you that. Okay, he cured the sick. I'm talking about cured people with leprosy. He brought people back from the dead. But if you're trying to get me to believe that he got a table for 13 on a Thursday night without a reservation, fuck you. No fucking way. I'm sorry, man. That's why I'm like, you know what? No. Fuck out of here with that shit. Sorry. I know I'm going to hell for that joke, but it's so fucking good.
Let me join you. There we go.
There you go.
Chocolatey.
Toppity top.
This set brought to you by dysfunction. Anyway, I've been trying to understand both sides of this because honestly, I'm talking about the political stuff, and I don't like doing political humor, but fuck you, I'm going to dip my toes. Celebrate, it's not that good. But anyway, what happened? Okay, I'm listening to these guys, and I'm listening to these white supremacists, and I got to tell you something. Okay, you claim to be the master race, and I'll give you this. If you want to be the master race, first off, why doesn't the NBA look like the NBA back in the 50s? Okay. Why is it anybody with a Latin last name is much better at baseball than Okay. And honestly, listen, if you want to be the master race, there should be certain things like you figure out the whole absorbing food thing. Like, in other words, if you don't have to piss or shit, okay, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, you're the master race. You know, we are the master race. We absorb everything from our new. You know, or maybe like, okay, we can fly. Oh, okay, that's the master race. Okay, fine. I'm just saying, you know. But no, if you business shit just like me, and I figured out something. If people have nothing else to be proud about than the color of their ass, you really shouldn't be proud about anything. Okay. You don't get the whack out. No, no, you don't see that. You only see that shit in the trailer parks. You know what I'm saying? I saw a bunch of. I mean, I'm just saying. I saw a picture of a bunch of these folks, and it's like I counted less teeth than masks. I'm just saying, if you're the master race, the teeth should represent it. I'm just saying. We're not gingivitis. We're the master race. Okay, yeah. They figured out gingivitis too. No, I'm sorry. No, it's just me. I'm just saying, I'm trying to make jokes about liberals, but it's like it's just too easy. But because I laugh at both sides, man. And you know what's causing the problems? The people that are in the extreme.
Yeah.
The average Trump supporter doesn't bother. I saw a motherfucker with a pickup truck. Well, that should just tell you. But no, a motherfucker with a pickup truck with with an American flag, and then another one with the "Don't Tread on Me" flag. They're 9 foot, and he's just driving, and it's like I'm looking at this guy. I'm like, nothing says like I can't see this guy being happy with any results from the guy with 15 Trump flags in front of his house. Because see, I'm living in Long Island. I gotta tell you something. I'm the one motherfucker that's gonna vote for Biden in my whole neighborhood. Okay, I know, and that's no. Don't be too happy because that's just brand B. It's just that's the alternative. I'm just saying it's either. It's like I don't like what they got in terms of brand A, okay, and it's not even his policies, not even his politics. I just don't like listening to stupid people.
Yeah.
That's why I quit every single job I ever quit because I don't like listening to fucking stupid people. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm tired of having. First off, this is the only time in history that you can actually look up naked ladies of naked pictures of the first lady. I'm just. It just boggles my.
The following conversation is real.
Yeah. Listen, I think I'm gonna disappear after this, so I might, it's been. But anyway, no, I'm gonna give the time. I don't know. I don't know if they gave me the light or anything. I'm gonna be rude here, but
no. Well,
listen. Thank you so much for having me. I'm giving the time.
That's it.
I come back to the gallery view and I see Debbie.
What's your name with the H? Is it Hubert, Humphrey? What the fuck is your name? I like the way you pick on me.
Whoa.
Started. You're waking me up now.
Yeah. All right, there we go. All right.
His name is Ache.
Ache. It's
You picked the wrong square, HP.
Yeah, well, hey, believe me, I'm gonna say this correctly. I was married, okay, so I know how to pick the squares. And speaking of which, let's do this. Okay, now that she's awake and she's running, come on. Hey, hold on, ho. I gotta find another one that we did not use. Here we go. All right, here we go. There we go. All right. I picked on the wrong square. Hopefully I picked the right music. Please, round of applause for Debbie Baza.
Yeah. Debbie.
Hello, everyone. I was in a good mood. The lady started making fun of me and my voice.
Oh, I wasn't making fun of you.
It sounds like scratching. It sounds like so I smile, but you know what? You hurt my feelings, okay, HP?
Sorry.
You hurt my feelings. I noticed you don't say anything to the blondes, right? She came, oh, hi, everybody. But you know me, I'm like, yeah, her voice is playing, right? I almost had a date. The guy broke his dentures. I mean, this is the kind of luck Another guy wants to get to know each other first before he wants to talk on the phone.
Right, yeah.
I mean, I don't know a lot about technical issues. You could tell when you come on my show, it takes a few minutes for me to get organized. But But I mean, when someone says they're gonna text me and they're messaging me, or they're gonna call me and they're messaging, I mean, they just have no idea. I know. Hello. Years ago, I did private parties in catering.
Oh.
So we did a party for your kind of people.
What?
Well, you talk about the paintings. There was a little, I think he was Colombian. There was a little talk that he was a drug runner. Just a little. He had an original Picasso in his basement, right? So everything is we're doing good. We're working. My ex is with me. It starts raining. So I put on my handkerchief, the napkin. I put it on my head like a bandana. They threw me out of there. They didn't like it. They were talking to each other. I think they were insulted. I mean, they don't know I grew up in the South Bronx. I know how to wear a kerchief tied on the side. I grew up doing all that.
But you forgot to speak taka taka taka.
Taka taka taka. Hey, mira. Let me tell you something. I've been many a time driving home. I get thrown off the cross Bronx because there's an accident and stuff. And I would say, "Excuse me." Mira, and everybody would turn around. So you learn. I like to conform. I actually wanted to be Puerto Rican when I was young. I did. I said my name was Debbie Figueroa. Yes. When I had a tie on, it was a Jewish symbol. It gave me a little identity thing. So yeah, so that was that. And I love Puerto Rican. I think they're the best kisses. I really do. I love getting my tonsils tickled. Well, no, I because I used to have a boyfriend, Hector. I don't even know what his last name was. We didn't say one word to each other. They gave me a piece of spearmint gum, and to this day, when I smell spearmint gum, it gives me a warm feeling. No, I took my wrong book. I had notes, but the wrong book. So I'm in trouble. You know what I mean, Jim? I'm in shit trouble. That's what it is over here. I'm still pissed off about this girl that was in my class that took a few jokes from me and other people.
What?
So I know.
What the fuck?
I know, what the fuck? So that's why while I'm here, let me do a few jokes. This is how I could brand them. These are my jokes. So one joke, somebody changed, someone else I heard. So, I hope
Who's that?
I don't know names, right? Because no names.
I hope they weren't related to you.
Actually, the one girl we had a meeting with the teacher. The teacher wanted to straighten it out. And then she says, I don't like you talking about me because I don't want to be slandered. I'll sue you. You don't know who you're messing with. This is what's going. I have no life right now. I mean, some days are better than others. Some days it's very hard. I mean, I go to PT. That's the highlight of my life. I go to PT. I get a little massage. They stretch me out. One PT. I mean, the therapist, he put his hand like my outer thigh. And he was stretching. I was like, gee, this is conflicting thoughts. Is this a moment or should I bring a candle? Oh, this cat, I'm glad she sat down. What a pain in the ass she is. I don't even like her come bothering me. She gets me so nervous. But now she fell asleep. You know what it is? I can't go upstairs. That's for the daytime. This is for the night. I'm telling you, everybody was very funny. I was falling asleep. I don't know. I get up. I don't know why. I get up early so I can go to sleep. Anybody else ever too tired to go to sleep?
Yeah.
Right? I need a nap sometimes before I go to sleep. Just the thought, I'm laying there thinking, I gotta floss, I gotta take my makeup off. It's what
you need one of those.
Yeah. I need you to aggravate me. You're making fun of my voice every fucking week. Oh, your voice. How long do you think I'm gonna listen to this bullshit, huh? How long? Wearing your red eyes. You actually look good in them. I don't know why.
How dare you?
Oh, no, you look good. You really did.
Oh, thank you.
You had nice eyelashes.
Thank you. I just have a little allergy. That's all.
You should have smoked that blunts. They said it was too strong.
Yeah, I'm okay.
It's true about death. Death, everyone comes and like really with Italians, the only difference between an Italian with the wedding and their wake is the music. Because we always wear black, Rich, right? We're always in black. What do we know?
That's my favorite color.
It is, right? Because it's slimming. Most of us are a little chubby, most Italians. We do. We get a little chubby when we get married. No one else ever noticed. All you brilliant comics that notice everything never noticed Italian girls get a little bigger when they get married. I'm the only one. Oh, they're all in shock. Listen to this bullshit. I love the sounds of that. That always reminds me. So at least one person's new. I'll never forget. I was trying to sleep. It was about 1 a.m. My husband was sleeping, snoring. And my daughters were together and they were laughing and laughing. And my mother always had an expression, laugh until they marry one, until they get married to some bastard. Then they're not going to be laughing so easy. Anyway, I didn't say a word. I just fell asleep with them giggling. And then their dad got sick. So here I thought he was going to die from diabetes. He was almost 300 pounds. I thought for sure the motorcycle, but he ended up getting a brain tumor. So you never know. You never know. I don't really think he knew I was his wife. He liked when I wiped, I fed him and I washed him. It was a time. It was a hard time in my life. It was going back and forth. Coming home, doing my sit-ups, getting ready for my third husband. It was not an easy time. I'm actually a little sad when I found out I can't get married a 4th time. Because I'll lose my widow's pension. And I did that already. I'm not doing that again. So, thank you, everybody. I really have.
Yeah. Oh, okay, we're done. Hold on, Heather. I gotta give you
Yeah.
Cheers. Wow, you guys are going ultra fast. My fingers are burning on this trackpad here. All right, thank you very much, Debbie. I never make fun of you. I don't know where you're getting that, but you know what? I never interrupt the comic when they're on fire because they just want to hear this. All right, so when you're on fire, you're like, okay, I'm making fun of you, but now I'm clearing it up. I never make fun of you, Debbie. I was watching you on Facebook and you took you took like 10 minutes trying to say, okay, guys, I got to figure this out. Goodbye. That was hilarious. I love that.
I had to call the guest. The guest was missing. The guest was missing. I know.
Oh,
I know.
But hey, you know what they say when they
you gotta come on.
You know what?
Come on when there's a holiday show. When you're home, you gotta come on.
I'm just too. That's what I am. Okay, come on aboard, HP. I'll be like, no.
Oh, you don't want to come on? We could do the night before. Put you on the night before, and we'll just show it at 4:00.
Well, Debbie,
there you go.
Look at that.
Nothing like a pre-recorded show.
Oh yeah.
Pre-recorded show, right?
Why? Since you put it that way, Debbie. All right. Let's stop. We're having way too much fun. Okay, so let me bring on another fine talent here. Let me bring up something. Here we go. There we go. All right, everybody loved his haircut. He came on to show it. Here we go. Come on, Ziggy, with your haircut. Yeah.
Ziggy.
Thanks, HP. I feel bad for you, Debbie. I would get married a 4th time, but I would lose my widow's pension. But, I'm only kidding. No, I wish Mike hadn't left because I was going to tell him that I would play Frisbee with him. If he needs a white guy, I could do it. You talked about a painting being stolen from the Met.
Yeah.
And I was involved with something very similar. when I was young, I lived in Brooklyn and I went to school in Manhattan. So me and this guy, we both lived in Brooklyn, went to school in Manhattan. We rode the the Metropolitan Transit Authority. It was a little different Met. So one day we're going home on the train. I'm sitting in the seat, and he's holding the pole. And he notices that the pole, like he can move it up and down. It's like not attached on top or bottom, like the screws are missing. So he pushes the pole all the way up and out of the hole, and he's holding the pole just by itself in the train and everything. And we're coming to the stop, and everybody's looking at him. Nobody says anything. We're coming to the stop, and he's, I think he's going to put it back. He didn't put it back. He walked out of the train with this 9-foot pole. And
what's up, New York? When you're riding a train or bus.
In those days, every station had a transit guy, behind the booth and all that kind of stuff. And I'm thinking, what's he going to do? He's going to get arrested and stuff like that. So he's walking out and he starts limping with the pole as if the pole is a crutch. And he took it all the way home. And I spoke to him not that long ago, and he still has that pole. It's really true. So there's another robbery at the Met. Another robbery at the Met. One of the things you have to be careful of is when you're growing up, because things that happen to you when you're young can really affect you when you get older. Probably true for all of us. For me, it was like when I started kindergarten. Like the first day of kindergarten, I'm in the classroom, teacher's taking attendance, and she never called my name. And I raised my hand and say, whatever, you didn't call my name. She said, what's your name? I said, Ziggy Susser. She said, I didn't have a Ziggy Susser, I have a Sigmund Susser. I said, no, I'm Ziggy Susser. She said, no, you're Sigmund Susser. And I wanted to get an A in kindergarten, so I didn't want to, argue with her. And also, arguing could end up on my permanent record card, so you got to be very careful. At recess, this guy, Bernie, came over to me and he said, you think you have it bad? I was Bernice before she got hold of me. So, wasn't me. And then, my mother came to school and she picked me up, and I, we're walking home, and I said, the teacher called me Sigmund. Well, everybody calls me Ziggy. I'm, aren't I Ziggy? And she said, no, your real name is Sigmund. And you know what that does to a kid, to know that the first 5 years of your life has been a lie, are my parents Rose and Oscar? Or maybe they're El Chapo and Charo. Who knows? Donald and Melania. Maybe Daryl and Maisha. I don't know. Bonnie and Clyde. Which would explain the holes in the car in the driveway. Like, I always thought that they were holes from moths. They might have been bullets. And then you wonder, is maybe Howdy Doody isn't on strings. Maybe that's a little kid. You question everything. Maybe there was a second shooter. It wasn't one shooter who killed Kennedy. Maybe the moon landing was a fake by NASA. It messes you totally. And the biggest thing is maybe when you masturbate, you don't get hair on your palms. Anyway. But I looked up, the names and stuff like that. And I saw that Sigmund, every name means something. I saw Sigmund means protection through victory. Protection through victory. I looked up Ziggy. Ziggy means you should have used protection. Anyway, that's my time. Everybody stay well. Good to see you.
All right, here we go. Yeah, hold on. All right, Ziggy, thank you very much, man.
Ziggy.
No, Ziggy in my book means they had to use protection over your jokes, I guess. I don't know. What the fuck? it's getting close to it. It's getting close to what's going on. Okay, so let's keep this going. Let's bring up another nice little music appeal here. Let's. All right, she's moving and grooving already. She knows she's up. Ready and willing, please. Round of applause for Helene. Hello, Helene. See how I got her right there? Yeah.
Hey.
That's what Joan Rivers used to do. Johnny Carson. Thank you. Mrs. Gillo, I don't have the pull string, but I noticed your fan is off today.
Yeah.
I didn't forget that the first week, ladies and gentlemen, especially Hector, because he doesn't know this, but Mrs. Gillo had the fan on and she had the TV on. And I told her, my mother used to say, what do you think? Bank? You think we're rich? You're going to leave the TV on in the bedroom and then you're going to go to the living room. Mrs. Gillo had her TV on. She had her TV on and she's facing this way for 2 hours and it drove me nuts because I'm so trained. And then they had the fan on and my fan, Hector, you don't know this, but my fan string fell off and it's been going around for 2 weeks. I won't let a maintenance man in. They can shut their fan off. And sure enough, God bless them, they shut their fan off and I can't ever shut mine until after the pandemic, which will probably be March, and my fan's still going on. But that's what I'm going to tell you, Mrs. Gillo. You know, we're talking about the mob kind of, and I want you to know, even though I'm a Jewish girl, my father was connected. He was from Brooklyn back in the day where that guy got thrown out of the window when the cops came after him, splat on Coney Island on the boardwalk. Know about this. I bet Jose knows because he's so intelligent. He knows everything. But that guy, you know, my father knew him, and my father's brother's name was Abraham. But you know what his name was on the street? Uncle Jimmy, because he was connected. They used to come to his house. My cousin would hear knocks on the door. So just because I'm Jewish and my father's a lawyer, don't be fooled. You know, Debbie, I felt like HP teased me before he said Helene's doing her homework. The truth is, I started at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm working with a computer, a laptop, and a phone to try to not use my phone for this show. 3 hours, 4 hours, I was still working on it. And he said, oh, Helene's doing the homework. The truth is, I didn't want to have to use the phone because it's unreliable. Why do you have all three?
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
How that relates with my joke, I'll have to do some in-depth thinking on that. You know, thinking, we have the United Nations here. We have Italians, we have Hispanic, I'll call you all, and we have Jewish people, and Irish people. We have the United Nations, and you know, I forgot what punchline I was going to use for that. But and Mr. Bill, and also Ron, who is Mr. Gillo. What I wanted to tell you is when I called the clinic near my house, I swear to God, here's what you hear, a machine. It goes like this. If you have cancer of the esophagus, cancer of the knee, cancer of the rectum, please hold on. We'll be with you in a moment. And they say, you're waiting, beautiful music. And then when I get the person on the phone, I go, wow, I'm missing out on the party here. I just called about my bill. Either you're muted, either no one speaks English, you're muted, or I'm not funny. Then I called the pharmacy across the street. And I swear, same kind of message.
Hello?
Thank you. Thank you. So then I call the pharmacy and they say, if you have warts, if you have mumps, if you have earwax, if you have anal warts, whatever you have, please hold on. We'll be with you in a moment. I'm sorry, I was just I was just calling to see if my pills were ready. I don't use that joke too often, but anyway, so I'm getting older, and let's see, well, Hector has used this joke since 2011, perhaps. I'm only kidding. But the Zoom, it shows me I'm standing up now because I'm on the Zoom every day. I'm looking at my wrinkles. I got something new. I got these puffy things hanging over here. If they had these bags in the Rockaways during Hurricane Sandy, the F train wouldn't have. And Mrs. Gillow, they call these marionettes. Oh, wonderful. I got the Lion King on my face. A few years ago, I blew out my candles and I made my wish for 69. And now I'll end by telling you this, Mr. Ron. If I won't call the man to come in and fix my fan, I certainly am not having 69 anywhere soon till March.
Wake up, Richie. All right, Elaine.
All right, thank
Elaine,
you.
all right.
Elaine. All right. Oh, I hope the next
job,
time.
Elaine.
I hope the next time you call,
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
I hope you don't get one of those. Okay, we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. Let me give you one of these to introduce our next performer. It's getting this one. Yeah, I love his laughter because he laughs with a lot of enthusiasm by going, hey, 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 hey. Please round of applause for Jeff Greenberg. All right, Jeff Greenberg.
Hello, everybody. Yeah. All right. How's everybody doing tonight?
Yeah.
All right, HP. Yeah, good old HP.
Thank you.
Yeah, HP as a kid would get bullied in class, and he was homeschooled. That's how bad it is. Oh God, listen.
I was homeless schooled.
I just saw this headline on the coming across. Keep talking about COVID-19 surge. Who's this guy Surge that's causing all? He's probably the real super. Get rid of him. Oh my God, what can I say? So let's see let's get caught up here in the news in the last week. Again, I got to preface everything. I have no political beliefs. I don't favor one side. I make fun of everybody. As long as I can get up in the morning and I'm still above grass, that's all I care about. So anyway, we had some issues with Jeffrey Toobin this week. Jeffrey Toobin. Yeah, but I feel bad for him because he really misunderstood. He was asked for a screenshot. Oh my God! And in fact, just to go back, the CDC. I just saw another. The CDC just came out with some advice. It says to avoid the following: bars, large indoor events, and Jeffrey Toobin's keyboard. In fact, because of what happened with Jeffrey Toobin, Zoom now has added a new feature in case you want to take some time away to either masturbate or you got to take a dump. So it now has a relieve button. A relieve button. Oh God, let's see what else is going on. It's great to see Veronica Lubitsch on. How about a hand for Veronica? Yeah. I was thinking the other day, that if me and Veronica get married and we had a kid, how would we raise the kid? So we think we'd compromise and we raise him as like a self-hating Jew, I saw, in fact, actually, years ago, I saw Veronica. She was working at a waitress at a diner, and I was sitting there, and she came over to my table, and she said, "Oh, are you ready to order, Jew?" Oh, my God. Oh, anyway, so let's see. Then we had the debate. Anybody watch the debate yesterday? Anybody last night? Yeah, you have Donald Trump. He was talking about how he was the greatest president and how he treated the black people. What he did, how much he did for the black people since Abraham Lincoln. And I'm saying, after he said that, even John Wilkes Booth did a 360 in his grave. Now and everybody's talking about now Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden. It looks like he might have been the bag man. For the Biden family, and the liberals are so upset about Hunter Biden being the bag man because he wasn't using reusable bags. That was the problem. Oh my God! And today I was watching the news, and I see how Israel now has a peace treaty with Sudan. And so they were covering it on Fox. I got to see that. So I figured, let me see if I turn on to MSNBC if they were doing the story, if they had any coverage of that. No coverage of that, but they were doing a story tying Donald Trump to the kidnapping of the Lindbergh baby. I don't know. Oh, what else is going on? Let's see. Hey, Jim, you were talking about being at a wake, funeral wake and all that, and you find out, always, what did that person die of? And I always like hearing when somebody says it was some rare form of cancer, like cancer of the nose hairs or something like that. I like hearing when it's something like a rare cancer, because then I say to myself, well, at least I probably won't get it, It's just it cuts down my odds. You ever find out when you hear about somebody's uncle who died at the age of 97 and has been in a nursing home since the age of 78, and then at the wake there's he had a great run. A great basically dribbling on himself for 25 years? Oh. All right. I think that's going to be enough for me tonight. So I'll send it back to HP.
All right. Yeah.
Thank
Everybody. You. Yeah. Put it this way. All right. Thanks a lot, Jeff. All right. Thank you very much. All right. So we're getting down to the few. So, here we go. All right. We're going to introduce with a lot of fanfare. Let me just start this one here. I got to give it to him because we were talking about how we came up in comedy. So here we go. This next comedian deserves more than just this fanfare. Let me bring him up. Whoops, wrong sound effect. Sorry about that. Let's bring him up with his there he goes. Come on, Papa, let's bring it up. Round of applause for Jose Angel Diaz. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a tad bit late. But
what? I'm trying here.
You're trying. So, HP, you're talking about, I think your birthday is going to be close 11 days from now, an election.
11-day countdown.
So my birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. The first day of early voting. So I'm going to go vote tomorrow as a birthday present to myself. Now they're talking about all these activities happening at the voting booths, right? That they might have militia, they may have all this other stuff. So the mayor of New York said they're going to have the census people watching the polling booths just for safety. Now I happen to be a census taker and a poll worker. I'm gonna have to bring a gun. When I go vote tomorrow on Staten Island, which is 96% Republican.
Oh.
Now opening and carrying in New York is against the law. But if I go in there and there's people with guns and all this stuff and trying to block me from voting, I'm gonna walk in going 4 more years. 4 more years. With a red Trump hat on. That way I'll get to vote, and I'll vote blue. Straight
blue.
I like Richie. Richie, you forgot the third thing on that punchline for the religious joke.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to give me three Hail Marys and 4 Our Fathers over there in the corner.
Actually, it was popcorn shrimp. We'll get into that.
What?
It was popcorn shrimp. Was the other thing I forgot. Happy Meal.
Now you forgot the other 2. Give me 4 more Our Fathers.
Yeah.
I'll do the meal later, right?
But Richie, I want to know if those earrings came with the Happy Meal.
No wine for you.
Earrings? He was doing this whole religious bit with crucifixes on his ears. and now Jim.
Yeah, swords.
Those are swords?
Yeah.
Yeah. Geez.
Hey,
I want to know, Jim, with your F-150, I think it'll do real good in Pittsburgh with those flags you have on the back.
Oh, those guys with the rolling graduation stage, I see in the neighborhood. Who said that?
Who said that?
Who said that?
So, Jim, when you're talking about being a pallbearer and taking your crutches to the funeral, so my grandfather, when he passed away, he was going to be cremated, right? So when you're going to be cremated, they put you in a cardboard box, not a wooden box.
Oh.
Just so you know, so it's not that heavy. So I was one of the pallbearers. So when we went to take the casket off the thing and bring it outside, I had to shake it and go, is he really in here? My cousin didn't think that was funny. I thought it was hilarious. So who was talking about? Yeah, I think it was Mike Hernandez, right? Said nobody dies doing what they love. Right. Except for, I think it was either David Rockefeller or Nelson Rockefeller, who died having sex with a young chick. So he came and went at the same time. Oh. Thank you, Jeff Greenberg, for the the old Ed McMahon. So you know what? You talked about being on the train. I think it was Mike Hernandez talking about this. The homeless people on the train and begging and all that stuff. I always wondered, when there's a homeless guy on the train and he's begging for money and he's got on Air Jordans, I'll give you $1 for your sneakers. And you never see a guy that's got a mural of tattoos on, right? He's got all these expensive tattoos and he's coming begging for money. I give you $5 for your tattoos. How much did those tattoos cost, you piece of shit? Should have thought about that back then. Those fancy tattoos. I'd like to one day, peel off that arm. I'll buy that skin. and by the way, HP, Mike said he had to leave. So I was thinking about him buying a Frisbee, right? And he has no white friends to play with.
Right.
I was wondering, why didn't he just buy a boomerang? Then he could play by himself. Ziggy on the subway. I wouldn't touch that joke with a 10-foot pole.
Oh.
It was a 9-foot pole I had just got to go there. So the other day I'm watching the news and there's this interview of this heavyset guy with funny hair. He was a self-professed epidemiologist expert who said that, well, he almost won the Nobel Prize because some crazy man nominated him for it. But he said, I guess now you know who I'm talking about. I need not say the name. But he said that 85% of the people that got COVID wore masks.
Mhm.
So I think it was the other way around. He actually said that 85% of the people that wore masks got the COVID. But he was wrong. The statement was that 85% of the people that eventually had gotten the COVID at once had worn a mask. So he was all wrong. That's like saying 85% of the young girls that kiss get pregnant. Or 85% of the pregnant girls kissed.
Taka, taka, taka.
Oh, taka, taka, taka. Or 85% of the girls that swallowed. No, stop.
Oh.
Had something in their mouth. So at the rally now, you see.
What happened?
You ever see that at the rallies now?
No.
The guy gets on stage and he goes.
Oh.
He's doing the POTUS polka.
Oh.
The commander-in-chief cha-cha.
Oh, yeah.
I used to be a party starter, right? And you know, I want to see him doing the Cuban shuffle. But you know what? He's boycotting Cuba. He can't do the Cuban shuffle. But as a party starter, right? You always put the guys in the front that can do all the steps. I'd have to put them way, 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 way in the back. Because when you do the cha-cha, you ever do the cha-cha slide to the left?
Yeah.
To the right. Crisscross, right? Cha-cha. And then they go hop 5 times. You ever been to a house party and there's a lot of dancing going on and the floor's shaking?
Yeah.
Can you imagine the orange guy when I go hop 5 times? All those stolen papers that are falling off the walls. Maybe reminds me of my grandfather because when we were young, my grandfather used to drink 4 Roses. He was a big drinker. I thought 4 Roses were rot gut liquor, but 4 Roses happens to be pretty high-end liquor. My grandfather, he used to drink that, and he used to keep a half a pint in his pocket so that when he was bar hopping, he wouldn't get thirsty from one bar to the other bar. You know, that way, when you stop to take a pee, you could take a sip. My grandfather used to drink 4 Roses and come home, and he'd want to see us dance, right? Because he was lit. So when he was lit, we were his entertainment. So back then, it was Chubby Checker and
Chubby Checker.
Chubby Checker and Fats Domino, because Hector and HP are on the show.
What? You want me to look that up?
No. You know, that we used to do the twist in the American Bandstand music, right?
Yeah.
And I learned how to dance really early because my grandfather said, okay, everybody, we're going to have a dancing contest. And whoever wins, I give them a quarter. A quarter. So I got to tell you, I used to win a lot of those dance contests, and I had a pocket full of quarters, right?
What were you really trying to show us, Jose?
What happened?
What happened there? What happened?
Great, thanks. Now I'm gonna get.
That's a pocket full of quarters. I had to take them out. I had to unroll them. Look. But then my grandfather said, no. That's not the way you dance. Because you know how old people dance, right?
Yeah.
The drunk people, when they dance, go, oh, no. That's not the way you dance. You got to dance like this. And you got to make the noise. That's my grandfather. So I'm coming up with an invention because I'm getting old. Tomorrow I'll be 61 years old. And my grandfather, same grandfather that I'm talking about on my father's side, we had to eventually put him away, right? They had to put him away in a home because he kept wearing his pants backwards. So when he had to go pee, he couldn't find the zipper. So he wouldn't pee for a long time. He'd pee his pants, right? So as you can tell, I have a degree in business, so I'm going to invent one of two things: either pants with zippers on both sides, or grandpa pull-ups.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't want anybody to know that I'm losing my mind because my pants are on backwards. I just had an interruption in my bandwidth. My grandfather, before he passed away, he used to live in a home all by himself, and he got into hobbies, right? Because when you get older, you got to get into hobbies because you get bored. My grandfather used to build cuckoo clocks. I didn't say cuckoo cock. I said cuckoo clocks. They used to build these cuckoo clocks, right? And they come in a kit. You build them all together, and then he put them all over his house. So he had about 12 of them. Wow! But they were not synchronized. So from 12 o'clock to 12:12, you heard cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Hey, why don't you fix those clocks? Oh, by the time I get to it, the time is different. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. My grandfather always had good sayings. He was a smart guy. He said, never try and fool nobody because you only fool yourself. My grandfather gave us all Nick. He used to call me when I was young, Speedy Gonzalez, because I was fat. Mira, Speedy Gonzalez. Beep, beep. Arriba, arriba. He also, and this is good for Helene, because he also called me Einstein because he thought I was smart back then. But then he gave us all the same nickname, right? And all of us were called Cocksocket. Now, at first, I didn't know what he was saying. I used to call him Cocksocket back, right? I didn't know. Come here, you little cocksocket. Pero viejo, his name, we call him viejo because he was viejo. Jim, viejo means viejo. So one day, because I was smart, I said, but grandpa, why do you call us cocksockets? Because by that time I was 11 years old. I knew what a cock was, right? Why you call us cocksockets? He goes, okay, you so smart. How are you made? I said, what? How are you made? He go, well, I guess my father had sex with my mother. He go, well, how they do that? Well, I guess he put his cock in her toto. And Jim, just in case you don't know, cock and toto. Nah, I don't need to explain. So, and I go, yeah. He goes, well, where did you come out from? I said, well, I guess I came out through, yeah. He goes, well, who was there first? So you're a cocksocket. I never wear my glasses on my head like this. My grandfather would say, Jose!
You're cocksocket.
Hey, you little cocksocket. Hey, you little cocksocket.
Take those glasses off.
Have you seen your glasses? Have you seen my glasses? Hey, you old cocksocket, they're on your head. Thank you, that's it. I had enough, cocksocket.
Yeah.
All right.
Four
So
more years.
4 more years. Wait, come on, stop it. All right. So let me bring up our headliner for the evening because she showed up again, and I'm going to give her a little bit more fanfare here. Let me bring up one of these tunes, and hopefully it represents very well here. Let's do this one. No, that's not going to represent. shit. I'm off the rails right now. I'm trying to get all of this together. Okay, please. Here we go. This will do it. All right, people. She came all the way from outside. Please, round of applause for Veronica. Yay! Oh yeah. Well worth it, Veronica. Hey.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right.
This is my third rum and coke. So
Good for you.
All right, look at that.
And I look
Yeah.
cuter now. Drink more. I look cuter.
I was in good shape when this started, and now I feel like we would all have more fun if Okay, Debbie.
Yes.
You said blondes are not made fun of, really?
Right.
Mm.
Well, not on this show, you're not.
Oh,
Yeah.
Are you kidding? Did you hear every time? My roommate came in, he said, "Oh my God, this Jeff guy really has it out."
But that's a compliment. He likes you. His wife is in the next room, and he's still coming on to you. That's a compliment.
He's doing every time. I already know I'm gonna, for some weird reason, get famous, and Jeff is gonna when she was a waitress to me. I now live in the hottest neighborhood in New York City. COVID hotspot baby. And last week, it sounds like a really tasteless joke, but it's the absolute truth. I was walking on Sabbath, and this woman comes up to me, and she looks very hopeful, and she says, "Oh, please come inside, come inside." And I already know what's going to happen. I have to turn on a light switch or something, because after Sabbath, you're Jewish, you're not allowed to use any equipment. And not once, but twice, I had to turn on their gas oven. No, this is totally serious. And Jeff, I asked her, how did she know I wasn't Jewish? And she said, "Oh, you just looked like a nice person." I am a nice person. But yeah, so I am from Germany, and we all know that's the OG country of comedy. I got mad street cred for being so naturally funny. Magic is already starting. I love this. Comedy all time. When the clubs are opening eventually, I think I'm going to have it on my cell phone. And then if the audience lets me down, I'm going to use HP Laugh Track. And I think it makes totally sense that Germany is the OG country of comedy, because every comedian, what do we get told when we go out there on stage? Everyone tells us, just go out and kill. You may have heard Germans know a thing or two about killing and annihilating, so that's how naturally funny we are. So yeah, the news. I cannot believe it's 11 days until the election. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Trump is German too. Yay. So preferred it when in the 80s he had a lot of business dealing with Jewish people, and he told them that his ancestors were from Sweden. And yes, Sweden. The crazy thing is, this is actually not a joke. This is just German humor because it's educational. That's why we're so. His grandparents, both his grandfather and his grandmother, come from a tiny village in southern Germany. Population is about 8,000 people. And at the same time, those two moved to the States. The grandfather of Teresa Heinz of Heinz Ketchup also moved to the United States. So basically you have and this is dated because Teresa Heinz is John Kerry's wife. And back in 2004, that was actually a big deal because John Kerry was running for president. And I just want to say, everyone talks about the Russian interference. It's the German interference. Bernie Sanders.
The following conversation is real.
But so what can we else? Oh, I had a booty call last week. Yeah, first one this year. I've known him for a while. We are friends with benefits, and I was very reluctant initially because it's COVID, you know.
Hello?
COVID to kill you. And the one thing with him was he actually had it in February and he tested positive for antibodies. So I was like, oh. Turn down the sexy talk. When we finally saw each other and he came into my place and he was wearing the mask and I was wearing the mask, and then it was, and we know this is not the first time we saw each other naked, but for some reason, taking off the mask and seeing each other's noses. Dirty. It felt dirty. And then we actually got closer and then we hugged. And I was like, oh my God, this is so... It's very, so by the time we actually had sex, it wasn't that big a deal. I really thought I pushed through so many boundaries. But yeah, it was intense. And now I hadn't gotten divorced because COVID is a good time to have a partner that is morally obligated to be with you. No matter what. And that's also the reason why I've been watching a lot of porn lately. And I have to tell you, porn has changed a lot. And not for the better. No. I'm sorry, I can't even be funny about this. I have to lay it down. Porn in the good old days was strangers who come to your college dorm room to fix your plumbing or bring you a pizza with extra sausage. Girl, that she didn't have money to pay, and she would rip off the guy's clothes and have sex with him, captured in soft focus by a Vaseline-covered lens. And it was beautiful. It was two strangers brought together by chance and a temporary cash flow problem. They're primal beings, just a naked woman looking at a naked man shoving his dick into her mouth. But now porn is just reminding you of quarantine and COVID, because instead of steamy sex between sexy strangers, porn is just people banging who already lived in the same house together. Family member and called it a day. I mean, yeah, incest, blah, 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 but it's just, no. I want some costumes, I want some setup. I don't just want a naked man fucking his naked stepmom or stepsister. Category. But I think all the step porn is a big step down from watching classic 90s porn. Because 90s porn connected us and it was educational. It taught us how to deal with the class struggle when the bourgeoisie, which is the sorority girl, and the proletariat, which is the pizza delivery guy, See, even the baby likes it. There are class differences to come over and over and over again. And doesn't love a happy ending. I am a German softie, so to me, all sex is at least a little bit Marxist. And I do have to say, I am getting old. I can feel it. And one thing I noticed is that I have to change the threats I give to my parents to keep them. So when I was younger, I used to threaten them that they weren't allowed to see their grandchildren if they didn't shape up. But now I'm a woman of a certain age and I still don't have kids, so the jig is up. I found the perfect threat for my mom. My dad, I'm still looking for it, but my mom hates techno music. And every time she really gets on my nerves and it's just, ugh, I tell her at her funeral, I'm going to play techno music. It works. Music. And I mean, when you're dead, there's nothing you can do. So you kind of follow your wishes. And yeah, it's a good threat. So to all of you, this is my present to you. Just figure out the music that your parents absolutely despise and tell them that's going to be your send-off. On that funeral note, I want to end my set and thank you for being a great audience.
All right, guys, that kind of wraps up today's HP Free Zoom open mic. Okay, guys, this is for all you guys showing up. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And this is for all you guys who fell asleep during the show.
Yeah.
Wake up, goddammit, show's over. Okay. So thank you again for Cologne, Hector, if he's still out there, H, whoever H is, they stole my initial, Jose, Luis, Veronica, Ziggy, Ron, and my mother, Richie. You guys all rock, and you know what?
And
it's time.
Jim said good night.
Jim said good night. All right, and remember, next Friday, try and bring something goofy, try and bring something to show everybody that COVID is not going to end our inner child, that we do that all on our own. Okay, guys? So this is our ending. And remember, next Friday is going to be goofy, so come on back. And you know what this means when you hear this. That means have a great weekend. Remember, check me out on HP YouTube, HP Oddcast. Have a great weekend and log off as you wish.
Thanks, HP.
Yeah.
Thanks, HP.
All right. See you next week.
HP.